All right, owner operators, we're back again at it, All right, guys, I really enjoying this series that I'm doing with this Peterbilt. Hope that you like this flamboyant orange running here today, Right, so guys, remember this is a family friendly channel and we need to adhere to all the YouTube guidelines. Right, let me see what I want you now. Soya beans. I got to Boise with this, Peter, welcome to the stream, bro. Hope everything good with you. Right, like about that walk, we need to change this time one time. Right, so let's go and pick up the load. Oh. Trouble is this 1% damage already. They now start, Let's keep our rocky, right? It's just a sim. It's just a simulator. It's not real. If this was real life, but I would have been crying already, but we don't start up and mash up a grill, Grill, lights, bumper, everything mash up, Right, so we need some fuel too. So we're gonna go by that fuel stop and get some fuel. Yeah, Peter, man, we had a bad start, man, but small thing, man. Simulator money, no real. Zine. Ah, boy. So anybody who want to come in and ask, why you don't want to drive a real truck? Because simulator money not real. Right? We could afford for bunks, make mistakes and just say, okay, alright, just go ahead. In the real world, enough paperwork, police station, this, that, insurance involved, all kind of craziness. Somebody want compensation for must say about 10 years because you damaged somebody and all kind of foolishness, bro. In a simulator, just say, alright, brother, I'll see you tomorrow. Sort yourself out and everything good still. Oh, that's why we like play this sim, man. It's not real, bro. Somehow we take it serious, but it's not real, right? Certain things you could laugh off and joke off and it's no problem. Alright, so we're coupling up. Put on the beacons now. Put on the flashers, man. Ready to hit the road, you know. Dominic, welcome to the stream. Good morning to you, my brother. Everything good? It's raining by you. Alright, man. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, gloomy too. We have some rain here, but it's not raining like crazy, but it's raining here too. Like, we have a little pause right now, so you know the place just like overcast. But I believe it's gonna rain again in that time, because just see where the place is. Lightning and thunder, whoa, real bad weather by you, man. In Alabama? Whoa. Bro? Once everything is everything, man, after everything pass over, you good to go, man. It's just a small little bad weather. Nothing to worry about too much, man. Oh, there's a tornado outside. Oh boy. Yeah, let me hope for the best. Let me hope for the best, bro. Right, you have to go into the way station. 93,000 pounds. Guys, we ain't going up there. We're running straight. We're running straight. That is too far from me. We're not going up there. Just keep on pumping, man. Pull aside a little. Alright guys, just give me 1 second. I'll be back. Oh gosh, bro. Oh gosh. Sorry there. Sorry the fast star. Sorry, bro. What I'm saying, right? You come back with this thing, but man love the car more than I love the girl and the wife. Brother, watch. Leave them in the love the car. Leave them to love the car. Leave them to love the car. Right? I'm not vexed with them at all. As you live, you learn. Leave them let them love the car. Right? Right? And a good morning to you too, brother. What I was saying to yeah, we have to grind it out, man. We have to grind it out. I'll try to get a bonus then. You understand me? So we just run it. Last night we do a late stream because when I come home yesterday I couldn't do a stream because me head was hurting me and then I had some things to do. That was important. So I couldn't run a stream. So last night we run a late stream, bro. We run like from little after 10 to I think about 12:30. Yeah. We run a stream because yesterday I streamed too. During the day, yo, anytime, man, and people blip the current on me, bro. Once that happen, PC go kinda chip, the internet go chip, and once that happen, me not come up back. Sorry, unless like me really have like time, like a whole day, like if it's a Sunday or a Saturday, fine. Might wait a little while for the current to stable off and then come back. But like during the week, it don't make no sense. So my stream end up get cut yesterday short. And Firestar, this is one of my main problems with, yo, we not ready for this first whole thing down here, you know, we not ready for it, you know, bro. The utilities and them need to know that they get me now run business online now. So when I know the current are gone and the internet, it's a real unbugger man slow by. They have to do better than that, bro. Them not understanding that. Business different now, you know. You understand? Me find the utilities must find a way for compensate a man for this, you know. You understand me, bro? And I think they said tomorrow I think I do no stream, you know. I think I heard they put out a memo saying that tomorrow no power from must say 8 to 4 some stories so up on that side there. So I don't feel tomorrow again. I don't think I can stream tomorrow. Right? But we're real joking, we're not ready for this first whole thing, yeah. We're showing in China, they don't take the cancer because of millions of people bread up on the line every time they take the current to move the internet. You understand me, bro? Because in them places have a lot of streamers, you know, bro. A lot of people are streaming. Up over there, so things saturated, you know, bro. Every time like you walk someplace, you see people with the ring light and the phone and these kind of stuff. Hey, this is a whole country thing. I saw the power dips too. Man, them fellas have to do better than that, bro. Fellas have to do better than that, bro. I don't understand what I'm going. I think it had some night that was this, like maybe could be like about 4 months ago. It had some night where the current went out and I think it's the next day we get to find out it was island wide, you know, bro. And these are things that used to happen in our the early 90s when we was young and thing. You understand? 89, 90 I come up there, so them things they used to be prevalent, but we find we had things stabilized really nice where power we hardly losing the power, but now I don't know how really I go on. I don't know how every minute or some dip or some outage or some a Stone Age thing, man. We should be past this kind of thing, yeah, man. You understand? Alright, so we full up. Alright, let's hit the road again. Some years ago, he went for 12 hours. I can't even remember when that happened. But that is madness, bro. That is madness, bro. It have too much thing now depend on power and internet for work. You understand? Too much of business I rely upon them thing there, so now the need for get a act together, bro. Even me does vex when me go by the ATM them and see them a break down because you can say yes, but your ticket's a machine and you go break, and I understand that too. But if you want everybody lean on that, you have to make it efficient. You have to make it efficient. If you know you want everybody go in there, go use that, and you don't want people coming in the bank, make sure the ATM and them are work at all times. And no establishment shouldn't get no one ATM again. 2 and more. If it's that you're pushing, because to me like there was at that time, them a push people towards that. That was the after the 2020 event. They don't try push people towards the vibe there. See? They get kiosks and this and that, but you can't get no one kiosk and not break and because at time I think we went someplace and somebody was using a kiosk and something glitch out on the kiosk. Either I take the money and finish the transaction or something. I say to them chopping instead. You know the pan them things there, you know. All for technology, but you have the thing have to you have to make sure and get your servicemen and your people on point for make sure them things work right through. Think you there a glitch pan man and all kind of thing. And not them kind of vibe there. And I notice Pastor in this country, we have a problem with maintenance, bro. Most of our problems is not really implementation, you know. It's a maintenance. We'll implement something and we don't want to maintain it. It's crazy. You understand? You have to maintain the thing them. Send men pan a regular, you know, if every 3 months, let it go in the machine and check them, make sure everything what oil is supposed to oil up. Everything run smooth, software run, no glitch. Everything right up. So when a man come, another thing too, me watch it them ATM machine too. Some of them they just run slow like if the software buggy. You understand me? I don't know if you ever noticed that. All them things is things they're supposed to make sure top of the line. Because we want first world status. We want people to think online, we want this happen, we want that happen, we want things done futuristic. But you have to support it, bro. If you not support it, how you want it done futuristic? Anyway, enough of that. Most of us can't afford a generator. But the thing about it is not just... Oh gosh. And if me go in the wrong area. Yeah, it look like man got someplace wrong, you know. Where am I supposed to drop this off? Is that doubles? It's not about affording a generator because me think outside of that generator story there. I think if you have to have a generator on your house, right? Or on your business place, I think it have regulations so that, you know, based on what I understand, you know, it have certain things you have to get in a gear because, are we supposed to go with this? Let me just make sure, bro. Because was somewhere wrong. And if I drive around the building, if I'm gonna get, guys, me just walk it to suit, yes. Right. So the generator thing, it have some stipulations with that in a fire stop. Because what I heard people talk about, people who know about quarantine thing, right? 1, 2 people may hang around. If like crank gone, right? And you have a generator in your house and you know set the way it's supposed to set. It's supposed to have some kind of fail-safe thing, I believe. For the for the power not to go back out in the road. Because they will say the power, they take the power for fix something. You understand me, bro? And you have a generator and it's not whatever, you not follow whatever stipulation to make sure that everything is regulated properly. You can shock somebody on the outside. The current could pass back through the line and go out. You understand? And the person might get electrocuted on the line. So, oh gosh, look at Chubby now. And then we go and tight out. Very good. That have a stipulation too. So, I guess if you have to have a generator on your place or whatever, and take off a pass that and certain things have to happen. It's not just simple as just throw a generator upon your place just so. Not so it does work. You understand me, bro? So even if I don't think like the ordinary person would fight up to like, you know, go see they could get generator and all of them things there. So and then generator to need the own maintenance too. It's nothing where when you get it you just go work forever and that. So that have your own fee and own things attached to it. Understand me? Right. Right. I'm not carrying another double. We carry something else. See where it's going. Yeah. Green. What is green here go? Way down Arizona. We'll take some green in this trailer and carry the way down there. I go take a while for carry. It's very heavy, you can't drop it. Bro. The story is that we need a reliable we need things to be reliable here because they have to understand that things change now. You know what I mean? A lot of people like depending on their livelihoods to have the internet and the current up and running almost all the time. I'm not saying that you can have a little break here and there, but I find it's getting too regular. The inconsistencies, it's not good. It's not good for business. I know solar is a new thing. What that solar thing there, never say even if you get at you have to still pay a power bill even if you're fully on solar, you have to pay a power bill still, you know that? And solar panels, solar server, they do go bad. You know that, right? Oh, so Jamaica have a good bit of them, and Guyana as well. All right. Oh, we not to adapt this whole thing yet. Probably they must hear different laws and stipulations. But I think somewhere over here I see somebody with a solar panel on there or somewhere. But it's not a prevalent thing over here. You could tell her that straight. Mikey Wam, welcome to the stream, brother. Top of the morning to you, to my brother. Thanks for coming to the stream, you know. Let's change out the time, guys. Oh, so you start the course this year, but you didn't finish. It's big money to install them on houses. Well, if it's big money for install them on houses, how we expect poor people for afford that? That's the next thing. That is why it might not be as widely adopted in the lower class of people. Because anything will come at too expensive to install, poor people can't afford it. You follow me? Yes, 25 or 30 grand just to install. Whoa. Big money thing that, man. So you go cost, so to get the panels, because you have to get panels, you have to get battery. And I think in some cases they just tell you have to put in like the whatever running the solar, let me say you have current too. Whatever running the solar that's have to be different to what running the current. You know? You can't put it on the same, put it through the same lines. You just have different lines and stuff. David Wagwan, welcome to the stream. What's up, brother? Everything good? So all of that is it costs money for the parts. Parts go cost money. So you could add on another probably 20 or 30 again on that. You understand me? So it could be a cool little let me say $60,000. With yeah, 60 or 50,000. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You understand me, brother? So that is not a poor people thing. Right? That is once you're talking them kind of money, that's not for poor people. Somebody who poor, you just want to know how to get through this month. You can't even save 10 grand. That would tell you how serious the struggle is right now. Saving 10 grand is very difficult to do, much less 20 or 30. Right? And here the men and them even can't even save 1 grand. It's mad, bro. It's mad. In America, I was going to work for like 46K a month or more doing that. Yeah, man. Well, and you see up there more millionaires, up there more rich people, up there more people that are well off. So if you get skilled in that area, you're gonna get work. And you have the demand. But if you don't have the demand, people can't afford it. Even if somebody wants it, they can't afford it. And so forth. How are you gonna make money off of it? I want to understand my language. Well, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Tell him big up himself still, man. Tell him big up himself still. That is alright if you don't understand my language. But he passed through the other day, and I was asking him, I was telling him that you told me about him and the channel and whatever. And he said, you go out and big up everybody and tell everybody about everybody and thing. And I tell him, I said, that's a good thing to do. So you come like use him and network for everybody. You go out and spread the news. Hey, you got a man over son him this, you got a man over son him that. So thank you very much for like talking about me or talking about Ivan or whatever. Or trying to help people. That's a very good deed you're doing. And I thank you for it. David, we love everybody, man. We love everybody. Over here is just peace and love. Peace and love. Ah, boy. Ah. Okay, so heat does affect power supply, didn't know that. So in California they use it a lot because they get a lot of outage. So as you go out, you know, you have your own solar backup and your own batteries and stuff. You understand it, bro? Well, you see, in a place like that, it's going to be necessary. But here it's like an added luxury, so to speak. You understand me? And then you have money for the added luxury then. If you understand me? So the average poor man here wouldn't fight up with that. That's the point. I remember back in the day too, Firestar, where having air conditioning in your house, it was like known as a big shot to have air conditioning in your house. Now when I walk around and I watch people house, a lot of people get air conditioning in their house now. Air conditioning become a mainstream thing. Even though I don't have any. You know, it's a mainstream thing now. But still, some of these people, they have it and the ball too, because I remember they went to pay my power bill. But I sure it's air condition the guy was speaking about. Right? Like probably must have air condition or something in your house. We're pulling a 220. I feel it's air condition. I figure it's air condition you have. One of those big units, big splitter units I feel you have. Where it's a 220 plug it running on. And the fella said like he come to pay the bill. So he don't know how much the bill costs. But as he see the number, he say, yo, somebody put on the AC or whatever this month and run it when we're not at home. You understand? And it costing him, so he does just like run it probably when it's necessary, because it costing him a lot in energy. You understand? So somehow we have some necessities to where we can't even use often. Right? So we just have to know what we're doing. You understand me? Because you know you want to feel cool. But I'm saying, like, let me say, like, you're running business from home. You have a business at home. And the room, like, how my room near does be very, very hot. I could understand you're investing in an AC to keep the room cool to do your business. I could understand that, because you're in a business. Like, whatever business you're running, if it's a graphic business, you make cards, you're doing different things, whatever. You print jerseys, whatever. And you want to keep the environment cool. I could fully understand that. Because you're making money and you need to do it in comfort. But when if you just lay down all day, if you just say, yo, put an AC, and run AC all day, and then at the end of the month, I see me build somewhere like at a $800 or some kind of craziness. So bro, I don't want that, you know. You understand? I'll buy a fan or I'll look for a cool room in the house and stay there until the weather until the sun go down or whatever. Trust me. You understand me? You have 5 AC in your house, 5-star, you are rich people, man. 5 AC, you're saying every room have a AC. Jeez. And then you have to maintain that too. Because outside of having the AC and your bun crunch, you have to maintain it every 4 months or so. Or 6 months or whatever, you have to call in the AC man for wash it out. If you can't wash it out yourself, you have to call the AC man for wash it out. Because they build up a lot of muck and thing and that choke out the AC. So you just have to wash it out. See? Yeah, I know it's for comfort. Brother. So that's what I'm saying. If you have it in your house and you're using it because you're running a business at home, I say I agree with it. That is what I'm actually saying. I'm saying if you're just using it home to cool yourself, you have to use it sparingly. You can't just run it right through, because it might end up going into your disposable income. That is the point I'm trying to bring across. If you're using it and you're doing business, it comes like a utility, in the sense of you need your PCs to be cool, you need your workers to be comfortable, you know what I mean? If you alone doing your work and you need to be comfortable during the day, because let me say the room that you're in very, very hot during the day, I could understand. know what I'm saying? To just lay down and sleep in an air condition. To get a big energy bill at the end of the 2 months or the month or whatever, because different people in different areas get bills differently. So I'm just speaking on a whole. That not make no common sense. Not make no common sense, bro. See? Right, so it's alright. You see, like how you say, when you use it in the day and you don't use it in the night. There are some people run it 24/7. They run the AC 24/7, bro. I tell you, 24/7, day and night. Bro, anyway, but that's them. We're just saying that it's costly. I'm just saying it's costly. And if you're running it and you're not making money, you're not doing a business to make money, it just to get that cold breeze in your house would mash up your finances. I'm just saying that. That is what I'm saying. See? Well, boy, you ever know? I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know. But some of these government offices that are about run the AC and the crane all day and all night. Don't you know they struggle for pay them bill? Don't you know that they struggle for pay them bills? They do struggle to pay them bills. If you ever been close to or work within them places there, and you're there close to the people who do the accounting, you're gonna hear the conversations. You, if you're a low level, like a very low level person, you won't hear the conversation. But if you're close by, cause me work in a place where used to suck some mad current, we don't have to say exactly the place right now, cause I don't want to give them no bad press. And I tell you, maybe a accountant complain about the energy bill already, you know, bro. And it's understandable because them kind of industry pull a lot of current. And on top of that, as you said, you have AC on the compound where run, some of them run all day, all night. And lights will have to be on all day and all night. So they do struggle. It's just that people doesn't be around for year when the high level people them a talk about the bills and things, they do burn a lot of current. You understand? And that is where some of our taxpayers' dollars go to. You have to understand that they have to allocate money for pay all these things, you know. And sometimes some might don't get paid off because it end up being a kind of government to government thing. Look, for instance, this is public knowledge, so I can speak about it publicly. It at a time in the budget they said they want to raise the kilowatt. I wonder if you remember that. I don't think they did it, you know. And the reason was they said that T&Tech or NCG, because I know you have to get, I don't know if it's natural gas or diesel they get from NCG, one out of the two. I think it's natural gas, if I'm not mistaken, to run the generators on them in a T&Tech to create the power. So T&Tech can create the power, but they have to get the natural gas from NCG. So, and then the other government office and them have to pay T&Tech for the power. You follow all the thing, and we have to pay T&Tech for the power. But guess what? T&Tech have to run the generators and them round the clock. But T&Tech can pay for the natural gas properly. So they were saying that they have to increase the kilowatt on the kilowatt to start to cover the cost because T&Tech owe NCG money for the natural gas. You understand what I'm going? Yeah, that was public knowledge some years ago. They was talking about it. Public knowledge. You can't say that unless it's public knowledge. Public knowledge. Right? So, I'm saying that to say, if T&Tech can't pay properly for the natural gas to be the current, who is you? Who is you who have a AC home and careless and want to run it 24/7? You're not going to be able to pay neither. If big government officers struggle with energy bills, who is you, a little fella? We don't even know what BTUs. I mean, I know AC. I don't know what BTUs people does have. What does cost the 120? Because I know some of them run on 110 too. The smaller one might run on 110. But the bigger ones on them, with the bigger BTUs, run on the 120. The 220, sorry. And you run that all day and all night. Come on, brother. You're going to struggle. And then I make no money home. You're going to struggle. It's not going to be nice. Whether it's for comfort, yes or no. Having a car is comfort and convenience, but it costs too much money. And I always talk about that. I say, yo, it's cheaper to travel. So having a car, you only pay for the convenience, but it's way, way cheaper to travel. And anybody who owns a car will tell you that. But everybody have one because you want the convenience, but it don't come cheap. Having a car don't come cheap. So it's the same argument. So I'm saying, if you have it and you could use it when it's necessary, it's better for you. But if you want to just use it crazy, it's going to damage you. That's all I'm saying. To a poor person who think that it's oh, you know, me must get this comfort 24/7. You're gonna pay for it dearly. You understand, bro? Brother, what going on with you, bro? Oh boy. You know, every so often me get fellas just like you come up on the channel. And I feel I like say them things there because I just like troll people or something, you know. Bro. You see, we can't say certain things because it's against the guidelines. It's not insulting, you know, but we kind of don't get down like that kind of way, you know, bro. So, we try to keep everything nice and normal and sweet, right? You understand me, brother? Fire said not today, brother. Fire, if you have been on this channel, like, Fire have been on the channel for a little while. But, bro, I have at least 2 or 3 people come up on this channel here. I think the 2 or 3 persons outside of David, I haven't seen them in a while. We behave just like him, you know. Behave just like him with them kind of behavior, they say. Ah, boy. I don't know if they stay so for real or they just like troll people. You understand? I feel they just troll people. That is what I would like to believe. They troll you, they tell them things for reaction. They need you to react. But based on the YouTube guidelines, you're not supposed to. Even if you rock that kind of way there, we can't treat him no way for rocking away there. Because it's against the guidelines. We treat people away for rocking that kind of way there. But still me go tell him say, me not rock that way there. Me not rock that way there. Right? Me keep it respectful and say, brother, we not rock that way there. We not rock. So. Zine. We love everybody. But we not rock like that. We not rock like that. See? Man say if you want standard attention, go in the army. If you want attention, you're going to the army because you're going to the army, you standard attention, kind of way, something like that. Bro. Right? Faster, no worry with it. You know, me just tell him what me need to tell him and left it. So, no, like prolong that too much, you know. Because as a streamer, because first time you say I want to go start up your own channel. If you are streaming, you have to get used to them things that do, you know. Because them things happen. You have to get used to all kind of things. You have to kind of build nerves of steel and your brain power to be very strong to deal with some people. Because some people, me tell you, they make me crash out already on stream, you know. I'm a person, if I notice, I try a lot for like control my feelings and the way I communicate with people on a whole. And since I do the streaming thing, yeah, some people come here and make me crash out already. Serious. You understand? So you just have to kind of build a kind of skill set for them kind of people. Well, Ivan came out on the stream the other day, that when we know. That is when I know who he is, David. That when we know who he is. I remember you come out and you tell me about him. And I tell him I don't know him. And then the other day he show up on my stream. So that is how I know who he is. They gonna fix them nicely. You got up on the knees, I cry. Bro, we want everybody to be good. We don't want nobody to get fixed first. We want everybody to be good. We don't want nobody to get fixed. Right? Right, we need some fuel, guys. So we pull up on this one. Alright, thank you very much, brother. You have a nice day too. You have a nice day too, bro. Right, we fuel up now. Let's fuel up. Right, we get 131 gallons in the truck. Oh gosh, guys. Oh gosh. Watch what I'm doing now. Alright, let me see if we can correct this. You know he's a good guy. Oh boy, yeah, but sometimes they start with some half-key thing, man. I feel, as I say, I feel that most of those guys that do those things are trolls. I don't feel they actually stay so. I just feel them are trolls. They just like for get under your skin somehow, you know. Say some things to get some reactions out of you. Right? But as a streamer, sometimes you have to numb yourself to a lot of these things so that people don't have you just triggering off every minute. Because some people come out and trust me, they get under your skin easy. Sometimes as they jump in at the comments, they don't get nothing good to say. It's like they jump in and the first thing they have to say is something to get you triggered. You understand me? And anytime you respond in that way, they just continue. And you're like, brother, what happened? You know, at least even if you're enough to come to say something odd or off key, first start with a good introduction. No? Some of them, they come off key off the bat. The first comment off the bat, off key. And you have to work with it. Sometimes they ignore it, sometimes it's just like, okay. And whatever, and just keep on rocking. You have to be very diplomatic. Because if you're not diplomatic, you end up in problems. Right? Cause me say it's against the guidelines for like look at any set of group of people away or say any kind of half-eating about a set of group of people. YouTube tell it's against the guidelines. So you have to treat everybody level equal. You understand me, bro? You can't seem no kind of way to know set of group of people. Whether you agree with them yes or no. You understand? And you have to understand that. That's against people guidelines. Yeah, me understand why some people feel enough to use the camera. But me don't have to use my camera already, so I use my camera. I get too much of content out with my camera, so. And even if somebody don't like how me look, that's the business. You got the streaming and a guy come and say, why you have your face up? Some are like, wow, me so ugly, bro. Me so ugly that you don't want to see my face? Just saying it. And he was like, most people have the camera and the wheel a show. Why you showing your face? I'm like, well, brother, I'm sorry, you know, but I want to show my face. So, you understand me? Some people, I don't know. Like, here must be the only place, like on the internet is the only place you could express yourself. So, they come on the internet and express yourself in any way possible. They really not care about your feelings or nothing. They just express themselves because they don't have no other avenue to express themselves. So you just have to leave them and let them be. You understand that kind of way there? Alright, so I understand that, you know, some people they do some things to try for get rid of that thing, but listen to me, even if you're not showing your face and you're just talking, somebody gonna come around and say, brother, I don't like your voice, you know. Hey brother, I don't like your voice, you know. So what you gonna do then? Not talk to. And then if you not talk, somebody will come and say, hey brother, I like your content, you know. So then what you gonna do? Not put out nothing. So that is why you have to just learn for just do what you need to do. Leave people their opinions, because everybody wouldn't find you attractive. Everybody wouldn't find say you're not attractive. Everybody wouldn't like your voice. Some people will like your voice, some people won't. Right? You just work with the positives and forget the negatives. If you want to go forward in life, you just have to do that. Work with the positives, forget the negatives. Because you're not going to go forward. Right? Yeah, well, you see the thing about it too. You're correct, first, you are so correct. Because it are people who I know I watch for years that used to listen to the commentary. Right? And they are real good commentary and everything. And you just meet a point where you have to show your face. A lot of people, right? I watch a lot of good YouTubers for years, me never see their face. And then boom, all of a sudden, they just start show their face. Because after a while, you're correct. You have to put a face to a voice. See? Right? Because like being a streamer is no different from being an entertainer. So everybody I hear this dancehall artist on the radio. Why you think you do the concert? Because people want to see you. And when people want to see you, you can't disappoint them when they see you, you know. That make most like entertainers like all those rappers and those this and those that, the image is so important to them. They don't do them things because they want to, it is part of the package of you doing a show or you presenting yourself to the media or whatever. They have to look a certain way. They have to create themselves. They'll see how 6ix9ine used to look like a colorful character. That was his thing. You have to get something about you. So everybody will say, yeah, me know son. They drop the swag son, they do this and they do that, and you must have some signature, something. Right? Because that's a part of the entertainment thing. So you have to, as a streamer, you have to see yourself somewhat to be part of the entertainment business. Whether you're boring like me or you're more hyper, you still have to present yourself. You follow? And true to somebody see you, it could do two things. It could make them connect with you more, it could make them don't want to connect with you. Or somebody might open my stream because you don't see my face. I do 1 and 2 thumbnails with my face. But the majority of my channel, when you watch it, you just see trucks alone, right? As the thumbnail. So somebody goes see the trucks as the thumbnail. Well, me notice now YouTube, when you scroll on something, like if you pull it up a little, it kind of open the stream or open the video and show you some pieces. So you don't have to go like click on it to see what is in it again, if you don't want to, right? But the people who still click on it to see what is in it, remember when you click and you come in, you might see me and just like, nah, I don't want to watch it just because or whatever. You click out and you're gone, right? Or you might click in and you say, nah, I go vibes with a brother, yeah, Caribbean brother or African brother or whatever. I know people watch people for different reasons, right? So it could help you. It could help you in some instances. So we put up the face cam. You follow? Right, me say we have to bring back the wheel cam, Cause we used to do a little wheel cam at a point, but we have to bring it back. But we need some better equipment. Cause I was getting some problem. We need a USB hub, a good USB hub, and I need another camera. We have a tripod. I mainly use it right now for like for my phone when I do the videos and them with the wheel cam footage is my phone me use and line it up and do that. But if we get a decent cam, we could always put it on the tripod and organize. But we gotta do that. All of that are small things for do when we get time. We have a lot of things to fix on the channel. You understand? Your face can make you the money that why it matter more. Eh, for real? Well, we gonna see what due to that with that face making you the more money. But what I could tell you first from running experiments, my views don't go up because I get a face cam. Because there are days where, like when we went to the dentist and they numb up my whole mouth for give me a cleaning. I did a deep cleaning the other day. Must be about 3 months ago if so far. And I came home and I wanted to stream. I still wanted to do my stream, but I couldn't talk because remember it does take a while for the numbing to come out of your mouth. Right? There's that dribble and that kind of thing, and I didn't want to talk because I could bite out your tongue. Because if your mouth numb, you could bite out your tongue. Right? So I said no, I wanted to stream, and I come home and I stream, I just pop a little pin comment and say I can't really talk. And I stream without my camera. No camera, no voice. Just type in the chat and anybody talk to me. It's not changing the views. It's the same amount of views. So, to tell you the truth, running with your camera is optional. I understand what you're saying. It's good for branding, for people to know who you are. It's good for branding. But it not change your views. If you're just studying the views on YouTube, it's not changing your views, whether you have camera or voice. It's not changing it. You may do a stream without camera and voice at the same amount of views, same thing. So I just choose to show myself because I choose to show myself. And it wouldn't affect me in the real world, because some people that they're jobbing in the real world, and if they want to do social media thing, they can't show their face. If people know their voice and report them to the workplace, well then different. But some people job they cannot, based on a job, they cannot do. And the content they're doing, I should say. Because there are some jobs you could do content, but if it's not edgy content, you're okay. But if you know your content is edgy, it's best not to show your face. Because if people don't really know your voice good enough, and you could always deny, nah, that voice is sound like me and it's not me. Because when you're on a mic and when somebody hearing real, your song look different. Because depending on the mic make your song a little different. Right? So you could always say, no, that is not my voice. And they can't win you. They can't win you. But if you show your face, they will say, this is you. And you said XYZ that we didn't like it. And because of that, we need to have a conversation. You understand? So, you understand me? So, some people don't do their channel with their face for them reasons. Right? So as a looks matters more than your video. Oh, what trouble is this, bro? So no, it have this thing going around, and it's just the other day I have a creator that I love to watch. He give me some Jones. His name is Heck. He have a channel called Heck Speaks, right? We call him Lord Heck on another channel too, right? African brother like myself. And he mashed me up, and he's the first person I hear talk about this. How looks matter so much, the way people treat you in the world. And yes, I knew that being a pleasant looking person does give you some privilege. But before I start looking at Heck Speaks, I never thought it was that significant. I'm being honest with you. Because I always say, like, this looks thing is a subjective thing. Because somebody might look at me and say, yo, chaotic, me not like you, you know. Or chaotic, you look away, you know. And then another person go watch me and say, bro, you know, you're not such a bad looking fella. So I always say looks is a subjective thing. It all depends on whom is looking and what I like. But me never really think that because you have a pleasant look, it can open so many doors. Me never like have that like a number one thinking in my head to say, you know what? It doesn't matter how smart you are. It just matters how you look, because if you're not so smart and you look nice, the doors go open still. I never had them kind of thoughts in my brain until I start to watch social media and I start to see certain things and listening to certain people talking about how looks matter so much. So then, it's a thing that blowing my mind up because I say so. Wait, so you mean that some people not care how smart they is? If they not look good, nothing now go happen for them? Man, that's mad. That's crazy, bro. I know, like, certain jobs, I could tell you that for sure. Certain job, if you're not fit into a certain category, a beauty, especially for females, they not take you in truth, you know. I mean, notice that. But at the same time, man, people are people, bro. People are people, bro. Come on, man. Everybody beautiful in their own way. Come on, man. But me understand where I come from to some degree, right? So first time I guess for the new year, me have to polish up myself a little bit more. Because if that is the case, if that has stand between me and my success, because I'll be honest with you right now. Right now, I don't really come on here in any way. To be honest with you, all the clothes I'm going to wear on stream are my home clothes. It's nothing special. I'm my home clothes, bro. It's nothing special. So I feel for the new year, I have to get some YouTube clothes and kind of start to do it differently. Because if that's the case, that the image that I put out there, I determine if people will watch my content there, so no, I have to turn up my image, bro. I have to turn up my image. My image low right now, I turn it up. Right? But me watch men come out and do their content in a vest and all kind of thing. I see some men come do content in some stretch out jersey. And watch me. I watch all these guys and not for their looks. I watch them for what they have to say. I'm being honest with you. Like especially like my tech news bros and them. You get some of my tech news bros and them. Trust me, some of them look like when they go for like bring some tech news on, they look like they no roll off of the bed. And just decide, I'll turn on this camera and make a video. You understand? I may watch them for what they have to say. I'm not really too busy without them. Look, it's information I want. Man say he gets people fall for catfish. Well, if that is the case, I say, well, me need to. Because I want some more views. You know? The channel need to turn up and get some more views. So I feel I have to go turn up my image. I have to go turn up my image with the camera. Because I could turn up my image, you know, not get tired up, you know. I'm a man could turn up my image. So I feel I have to get some stuff and turn up my image with the camera. And I'm going to do this as an experiment. It's not that me ban the image thing, but if that is part of the game, I have to turn up my image and come on the camera and see if it's gonna have results. Because somewhere along the line too, I feel I'm gonna start to do a little bit of talking head videos, but I need for like research stuff related to the channel and related to what I think people need to know and stuff like that before I start to do them kind of pieces there. But eventually, because right now we're doing some pretty much low value content, really low value, especially on the video side. I'm doing real low value content right now. It's nothing big, just like gameplay, watch a man drive, little wheel footage, nothing much. Now and again me talk and say something, because something have a kind of spark for me for like talk about something on a video. Outside that, we don't really do that much, right? But the image thing, I could say the image thing, playing a part when you're doing like more talking head videos, or like if me have like camera with full screen at certain points on me stream on my videos. Yes, I believe image do play a part in that. But as how like me squeeze down the camera and get the camera in a little corner, I not think the image matter much. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna run it as an experiment and see how it works out. But I said, he download a picture of a handsome black man and put it as a profile picture. And the followers them just go so up. Jeez. Now well me can't do that because remember say I've seen my face man on camera. So you can't see my face so. And then you watch my profile picture and see a handsome black man. You understand me? You go contradict yourself. See it? You go contradict yourself. So, me just have to hope that my looks pan out. So what I have to do is just clean up the image a little bit more. So get some better jerseys, some jerseys that fit me properly. You understand me? Make sure me always clean and shaven right through. Clean, me should just keep myself clean. Right? Probably me might have to eventually spend a little bit more money and a little bit more flashier gear like the headphones. Make sure my headphones are a little bit more flashy. You know what I mean? Because I believe all of that has something to do with it. Now, this is one of the reasons why I buy this mic too, you know. Outside of it being a dynamic mic. Right? I couldn't buy the top of the line mic where all the bigger YouTubers them use. Right? Because that was too expensive. That at 300 US, I'm not paying that for that. So what I did, I went and I do some research and I find the cheapest, best sounding clone to that mic. And man, I'm not telling you no lie, it does play a part because if you go back like in the early when we now start off, I was using a blue snowballer, that's a wrong mic. Nothing no wrong with the sound of the mic, right? But I didn't like when I look at it because me had this little square window same way for my cam. I didn't like when I look at it just seeing this big round ball at the side of the screen. And like when I go for talk next to it, it used to like look like you cover a piece of my face and I didn't like that. It just did not look professional and nice. And I decided that I have to spend money to get this mic. Because it have a better look on camera. It look a little bit more like you mean business. Right? And I believe that image does play a part in some aspect, as you rightfully said. Because if people come and they see you with like crappy equipment, even though they say equipment really don't matter, right? To all of that. But the more professional you look and the more mainstream you look, to me is the better for you, right? Because it sends off a different image. It come like, if a man come for an interview and you see come in a nice suit, or well attired, you tend to take him a little bit more serious than a man who come for the same work and he wear jeans. He wear a soft shirt, but he wear jeans. And he didn't wear a nice dressy shoe with the jeans. He wear some sneakers or something. You tend to take the man with dress attire a little bit more serious. You follow me? So I kind of understand what you're saying. It's like playing the part. You need to play the part. So you even get other pictures of the battle. But the thing, the joke about it, Firestar, is this: is the man a fictional man or is a real man? Because if it's a real person, I feel that could be an issue, you know, bro. Because remember, it come like you there carry this person, this real person persona. Let me say it the way how the Hollywood people say. You are use this other person likeness. And you have to be careful of the message you're carrying and you're using somebody else's likeness. You understand what I'm trying to say? So if it's a fictional, like I mean like a picture like where somebody, it's a real picture but it's like a poetry picture where somebody, some fictional person where they create, I don't see a problem with that. But once you see it's a real person, that could cause some issues. But I start that could cause some issues. You hear me want chocolate thunder? Chocolate thunder. Hey, no wonder you get plenty followers. And then chocolate thunder, and then he's a handsome looking black. Hey, Firestar, watch me, I break me up, you know. Firestar, you're mashing me up, man. Trust me. Chocolate thunder. Hey, yo. Boy, watch me, bro. He's a rich billionaire from Africa. Bro, you have to be careful, bro. What set the man is a rich billionaire from Africa? That man could sue you. That man could sue you, bro. Chocolate thunder. Hey. Never a dull day, man. Hey, let me see if we go get this in here. Hey, the drop in that right there. Last time I bash me up with this. Oh boy. You must get a lot of female followings with this chocolate thunder thing, brother. Ah. Oh boy. A girl come to your life and Google search your pictures. Tell her that is not you. You see? You see? You see? Yeah, it's dangerous to do things like that fast. It's dangerous. Because remember, whatever you say, it come like this person, it represent what this person think, you know. And what this person say, you know. You understand me? So that's not a good thing to do. Right? I will urge you people who doing content creation, even if unless you want to use those anime pictures that them people use that talk. If you know faster, if you find say, well thing you use those anime thing. I forget what they call them, the right name for it. It's some little kind of anime cartoon thing, and when you talk them out just kind of move on the screen. I forget what they call them. You have a name for them. You could use one of those stuff if you know how to show your face and whatever. You could use one of them stuff there with your voice and you're good to go. Than to like take somebody real picture. That's problem, bro. That's problem. You could get sued for that. That come like fraud, bro. You understand? Cause you're now using the person likeness and saying whatever you feel for say, and the post that mightn't be one-to-one with the people and them values, and that could be problems. The mask used to glow in the dark. Okay. But we need to try this image thing. This image thing we're talking about, we need to try. Right? Next year that's part of the experiment on the channel. We need to clean up my image and come through a little bit more clean up on the streams. And see if that helps. Because sometimes I must admit, I could go back on any of my live stream. Especially you could know when I'm not feeling the best in spirit. I leave me hair like grow out, I not cut me hair and them kind of things. You could go back on my stream and them and see beard long, mustache long, hair long, and I just do my thing. I not too business. Right? But I feel from next year, since I tell me the image thing is important, I'll clean up my image. I'm cleaning up my image for next year. See? Must have to do it a little bit more clean, a little bit more swag. You understand me? And see if that helps the content. With the mass you talk and it work fine. I'm not into doing that with no mass on the channel because we have to kind of keep the image clean. We don't want when the time come where we might have to do a collab with a sponsor, because they even say that is important on YouTube and them things. So your image have a lot to do with, like, if people feel like could align with you and the things you settle. If you have some kind of ideologies that people don't like, they don't want to align with you. And if like some people, like they have some ridiculous tattoo and all kind of craziness, and based on the brand, they might feel that it's not. They don't want to push that kind of image. You follow what I'm trying to say? And that is the reason why I'm saying it's kind of important not to like deface yourself in no efforts to like style yourself. Right? For instance, you see some people get like tattoo on their face. Even if you have a tattoo, I feel it should be like somewhere upon the shoulder or something. Some place where like if you put on your clothes, nobody never see. Right? You want to show it out, you wear sleeveless. You follow? But when you put tattoo in like visible place on your body, you might need to work someplace and you might want that kind of image there. You follow me? So that is something I don't know. I don't know people all of a sudden want to take their whole body and turn it into a color in it. When you do that, you can't get work in certain places. You understand me? But to each his own. You can't tell nobody how to do it yourself. But I'm just saying, right? And then the same people come online and complain. Come and see it already. They complain, oh, they apply for this job and they get rejected because as somebody saw they look, they reject them. Yes, because if they have to put out the face of the business and this is not what they want to be represented as, they can't hire you. Because you mark up yourself and put all kind of imagery upon yourself. Understand me? Yeah, me understand what I say with like you could put a fake picture and comment and people feel that is you. Me understand because I feel a lot of people do that too. I feel a lot of people do that. Right? But I don't think it's a wise move. Especially if you have your own channel. If you don't have your own channel and you just go around and comment and entertain yourself by going to people's live streams and things, that's okay. But if you're doing your own content, right? If it's a kind of cartoon picture, like a brand where you're trying to push yourself as, I feel that's okay. But if it's a real picture, you rip off of some place, me not there with that. Me not there with that. Oh, son, them social media app now, they want to verify your face to get the blue check mark. Yeah. Because you have to be an authentic person. Because too much of, the internet has too much of fakes. Too much of fake on the internet. And I think that's the reason why everybody love the internet so much, you know. On the internet you could be anybody you want to be. That's why me too not believe everything I see on the internet, you know. Because I see enough men pose up next to car when them own already, you know. You go down the road and you see what Lamborghini, you pose up and take a picture. See? Them girls now find them expensive designer wear back empty and jump, just put on the camera outside the store and walk out and skip outside of the store with the thing in there, with the empty bag them in there and like they now shop. How kind of bad this, bro? Just for like a picture of a post up to say them do this and do that, bro. It's crazy. Right? So, me agree with them when they say you should verify your picture and all that. Because this internet is a crazy place, bro. Everything fake out here. Yeah. I make me not too believe everything I see. And then once yet with the advent of this AI thing, man, them make fake videos. Everything are fake now. And the quality of the video, AI videos and them very, very good now, eh? So if you don't know what you watch, you're gonna believe things are not true. You understand? Your Instagram costs 99 USD a month for you to have it, faster. Let her keep that, brother. Let her keep that. Nearly 100 US a month. Let her keep that, bro. That is for the blue tick if you have a verified account. You have to pay 99 US a month if it's verified. Let her keep that, bro. And say yes, it's crazy. Brother, let her keep that, bro. Bro, let her keep that. That is $700 every month, you know, Viastar. It's madness. That's madness, bro. So how you making back your money on Instagram? So let me say you're spending that to be verified. How are you making back the money? Because to be spending that every month, you have to be making more than that. You have to find a way on Instagram for make more than that, so it's gonna be okay to say, alright, if I'm spending 700 TT, you follow me? But I'm making 2,000-3,000 TT a month. That's no problem. But if I'm not making anything, me just get a tick mark, me verified, and me have to just spend that every month. For what? For what reason? To say I'm a credible source? For information or something, sir? Bro, let her keep that, bro. I mean, Instagram I make a lot of money. Is either that or I prefer not to be verified. That's crazy, bro. So you get more verified. When you verified, you just get to have more verified followers, in other words. That's what you tell me. So that is all I'm getting. I don't make nothing monetary from the site. I'm asked to spend 100 US every month. I don't understand that, bro. That maths and all maths. That maths and all maths. I'm gonna do without that verification. It's alright. And with a verified account, you have to use your real government name and your real picture. Yeah, well, that's understandable. That's understandable. Because you see, I don't want nobody make no fake profile and depend the thing project any kind of stupidness. So me understand that. Me understand that. Whoa. Kinda come down the hard enough. But my point is, Firestar, if I'm spending 100 US every month, is there the potential for me to make way more than that on the platform? How do they make money on that platform? How do you make money on that platform? Because me really don't know nothing about them, because I don't have an account and I don't know about it. So I'm just asking, I'm inquiring. Because if it takes a while for me to get verified, so then me have to spend, and that no, if it takes a while for me to get verified, I don't have to spend nothing. But when I get verified, me have to spend this 100 US every month. So I'm trying to figure out how can I make it lucrative so that me spending the 100 US makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? Other than being able to connect with other verified accounts. Because that's the only perk me here talk about it. You make money with reels/shorts. Alright. So the reels and them have potential for make way over 100 US every month. Because I know shorts pay pennies. So reels pay more than shorts. Because my point is, if I'm spending upfront mass every month, that comes like a subscription. We use the platform. But I have to have the potential for out the gate for make more than that every month. Even meaning like $50 over. So I make $150 every month once I get verified. I can make that out the gate. It makes sense because I'm going to say, alright, out the gate I'm going to be able to make at least $50 every month. And I even understand what I'm saying. Because I have to pay them the 100. But I could make 150, me go get $50 every month. So I'm going to say, alright, no problem. That could work out. But if I can't make that 150 every month out the gate, I'm going to be going at a loss. A big loss. And that don't make no sense to me. Those get more views every day. Yeah, I get more views. Yeah, me understand. Shorts and reels, or once a short form thing, the views run plenty. I'm talking about the money making aspect of it. You think it's lucrative? Because it could be getting views, but the views not add up to the money where I spend out the gate. Yeah, me understand the reels is like TikTok and shorts. I understand that. But what me I said, it have enough people on the platform where when you drop a reel or how much reels to the month, let me say you have the potential of doing just calling a figure. let me say 30 reels to the month. 1 reel a day. Right? You think 30 reels gonna make over $150 on Instagram? Because I don't know if you are verified, so I don't know. Just a question mark. I understand what you're saying there, Firestar. Yeah, what I'm trying to find out. If the reels will definitely make more money than you are spending for the tick mark every month. And that one I try to find. Simple, me want to know. I understand, yes, you have to do short form content and drop it on Instagram. That is me understand it. This is the question I'm asking. If I have to pay 100 US for the tick mark, I'm asking, does it make more than that every single month? For sure. You understand you understand the question I'm asking? If I will get over the amount of views, so that we could say, all right, this subscription can be paid for, and you're gonna get a little change left over. And if you understand what I'm saying, so you wouldn't be paying for the subscription out of pocket. That is what I'm trying to get at. So you think you gonna make more money? All right. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm not trying to get at what the reels really are. Because tell me, yeah, you have to make something like, once I say something like YouTube short or TikTok, I know exactly what you're talking about. Right? So that cover that, me say, yeah, me understand. But my point is, would you garner enough views to make more than the $100 every month? So that you don't have to take that $100 every month out of your pocket for that pay Instagram. And you can't meet up to it with the payment at the end of the month. That's just what I'm saying. If you're uploading daily, you're gonna get famous quick. Okay. Well, I don't. The reason why I'm asking all these questions, Firestar, I don't know how Instagram working. I don't have an Instagram account, and I don't follow people on Instagram. So I don't know how it works. That make me ask them questions, so I'm asking. I don't know how it works. Right? Welcome to the stream, my brother Wagwan. Good afternoon to you. Everything level, my bro. Right, so you tell me 5 reels per day. You could bust with that because people around the world are see you. Right, so I don't know much about Instagram, right? So but I'm gonna tell you about YouTube. YouTube are the only platform I really reach a certain way with. Right, so I was of that opinion, same way if I started. You know, when you come onto YouTube, you kinda have access to the whole world, but from doing it, I realize it's not really that way. Right? To me, like you get fenced off. Your content only could go so far until it break through certain barriers. If you understand what I'm saying. I don't know if Insta is something like that. Yes, you have the potential. Oh gosh, I'm here. Yes, you have the potential to go global. But from my experience on YouTube, that global thing then I'm just so. Right? Like it's like you have to wait until your moment or you do something that just happen to go viral or you know what I mean. Other than that, it's a slow process. Outside of you doing some kind of miraculous thing and going viral. You follow what I'm saying? And even if you're doing like oh gosh, I'm doing foolish, you say. Even if you're doing like I could like talk about shorts a little, because I do a little shorts on the channel and then me stop. Even if you're doing shorts could bring views, but you're still like to become this like big sensation. I don't think like you're gonna get like connect with the world overnight with doing X amount, You follow what I'm trying to say? So I don't know if Insta is like that or Instagram is something like TikTok where it's a quick viral moment and you run viral. But then to some of the people who I look at who did TikTok and talk about TikTok, they say TikTok you could go viral, you could become a sensation, but you don't really build community. Right? So YouTube now is more kind of community based thing. You build a stronger community on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know if Instagram is something like TikTok that you just go viral quick and thing, and then it's just like everybody just watch you, but then people just watch you because they just kind of scroll quick and just take in your thing quick, but they really don't know who you are, they really not business who you are, and that kind of, you know, that kind of vibe there. But they just like to just binge watch content, so you just have to be inside it and they binge watch you too. You know that kind of way there? So I don't know if it's so it works, right? But I could tell you for sure, like YouTube, me not tell nobody, yo, you just could just come here, do one, two thing and just go viral. You have some serious strategy, you have to be good at what you do. You have to understand how this thing work. And just hope for the best. Alright? So from doing this, I no longer think that because you post something on the internet, you just automatically like go viral or people just go connect and see you. It don't really work that way. Are you going to Phoenix with some cheese? So on Reels, you just have to get like 1 million views and you make it. Yeah, but 1 million views is a lot of views, you know. First I say 1 million views, okay, if 1 million views is a little bit. 1 million views is plenty. Based on how the how to put it. Based on how people could find you, it's have a word for it. I can't remember the word, right? So for instance, like streaming on like Kick and Twitch, right? It's easier for people to find you upon YouTube than them platform there. Right? Because YouTube have a search engine attached to it, and it have other people content recommending your content and them things there. So. Right? So it's easier to get found. When you're upon Kick and Twitch, you get fined when you get fined. So that is what I'm trying to get across faster. You might say, yeah, just make 1 million views and you're gone, you make it, but how easy it is to make 1 million views? 1 million views is plenty views, you know. You don't get no content made up on my channel so far. I make 1 million views. None. I wish one day I could just like make a video and just hit some kind of spot and make 1 million views for a video. No content me make so far, me make 1 million views. I make one content that makes something like, I think I like 69,000 or 50 something thousand views. And up to this day, I try to figure out what me do upon that for make that do that. And I don't even know. One video on my channel do that. No other video on my channel do nothing remotely closest to that. And like, I don't know, like, me just like hit a viral moment or me just post something in the right pocket or something. Because at first it didn't do what it do. It take a couple of weeks and then boom, we check and me just say, about that video you're getting crazy, sir. And I don't even know why. I try emulate it all out and nothing happened. So making 1 million views on a platform is excellent. It's very excellent. Even if, yeah, me understand you said again 95 million viewers worldwide, watch me. I'm sure YouTube must get more than that worldwide. And Firestar I can't even break through like me not even get a point something of them viewership there. That is what I'm trying to prove. The platform could have a lot of viewers, but you as the creator might not be able to reach not even quarter of them people. That is my point. That is my point, the point I'm trying to make. Not because a platform have plenty of viewers means that what you doing, you have the access to those people. That is the point I try to bring across. Because for sure, I don't even have access to not even a 16th of YouTube viewership. Oh gosh. Because it mean have about a 16th of the viewership, bro, I'm good. I'm good. And me do work every day with those streams there. Relentlessly. Hours. Bro, this thing is not funny. It's just not funny. But I understand what you're saying, and to the people on Instagram who could make the million views and go viral, hats off to you. Because up to this day, I not figure out how to do it on YouTube yet. I wish I could figure it out. David, walk one. David, you know me banner man for showing them pink thing there on my stream, right? You know me banner man for that already, right? No, I do it. But I know I do it though. You got a man come out here and show them things that he come in on my stream. And it's a things that it's something I don't like, you know. I talk to you, you know, I caution you upon that, you know. I caution you upon that, brother. I caution you upon that emoji there. I don't like them kind of emoji there. So now show them on the stream. I know what I tell you. I don't like the brown one and I don't like the orange one. That pink one then either. Because I don't know which one is which one. You understand me, bro? But I not too like them. You're a big fan? Well, me I tell you what I'm not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of those emojis. I don't want to see the brown one and I don't want to see the pink one. Punish you. How far again we have this road? Oh, we now pick this up. We are good run again. Alright. Right, so when we run and carry this one in, I feel I'm gonna call this stream at the end of this. This load there. Right, so that's why people use them other apps there. To grow their social media, you say. WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Because it's easier to go viral. Me understand you, you know. Don't feel me not understand what you say. Me understand. I understand quite well. Gosh, we're bypassing the place. I'm supposed to pull in. Oh, so that make you say, you may decide to open a barber shop. We advertise the social medias at them. It could work if the people interested in the content, because I don't know if you know, but you see, if you have people interacting with your content that don't really like your content, it hurts your content more than build your content. If that makes sense, right? It's like carrying somebody to a car show that don't like cars. Yes, they are there, they did pay to come through the gate. But would they come back to our next car show? No. Because they wasn't interested in cars. They just come for the lime, and they might not like the lime because it's just walking around and watching cars. And after a while they're gonna be like, this boring, this don't make no sense. So they wouldn't want to go back to our next car show. Right? Well, let me say you bring somebody to the car show that love cars. And they never been to a car show before, but they just love cars. You know they love cars. If you bring them there, they're gonna come back because they're gonna see plenty cars and they're gonna see things that they never see before. And they'll be like, wow, this is amazing, this is great. Man, have to come back the next year, me have to come back here, you know, because it was so nice. Because they got enjoy what they see. So at first I didn't get that concept, but as when me now start my channel, me make that mistake, then me introduce people to my content who not like chucking content. They don't understand what I'm doing. They don't like this. So they interact with my content, they give me a subscribe, but they don't like this, they don't understand what I'm doing. So they never come back and watch me, and YouTube will not send out me content to them. So in other words, it's a subscriber will not make sense. We could do it all. So that's the next thing. Right? So yes, I understand that you could break through to more people by telling people in real, hey, me have this social, me I do this on YouTube, whatever, but I true. But if they're interested, if they're not interested, if you're introducing people to a thing that not interested in it, it harms it more than it helps it. Right? And me realize that for my own self. Jerome Wagwan, welcome to the stream, bro. Everything good? It don't work. Right, you just tap in to give a like and thing. You see like Jerome, for instance, Firestyle, see like Jerome come out and Jerome say, yeah bro, me really like your content, and Jerome support the content like he really like the content, and he come out and he say, yo brother, me really like your vibe and thing, I mean, you know, me really vibe with you and whatever. And me could see that Jerome like what I do. Because he always come out. He always check out. You understand me? Faster, you always come out too. Because you like what I say. But yes, I want to grow, but I want to grow with the right audience. Right? And that is what I talk about with the TikTok thing and the Instagram thing, and the difference between some of those platforms and YouTube. YouTube, you have a more centered around community. As people liking your thing and you're building a community of people that will always come around your thing and support. YouTube is more about that more than having people see your work for once. I either see it once and they watch it once and they give you one like and everything is one. Brother, that will break your channel up. That will hurt your channel, bro. You understand? So I know it's gonna take a while for build the community, and we just gotta keep on grinding and build it slowly, and it's going to work out. I'm not worried, bro. It's going to work out. Or just do call cards for people for book appointment. Now for the barber shop. But we still brainstorming a barber shop idea. We still brainstorming it. We still brainstorming it, bro. Me not even start to look up and like how to actually start to do some decent haircut. Me not even start to watch content and that there. But that haircut price is ridiculous, eh? But now I tell you though, like, it is ridiculous. So I'm saying, if a man could like, even if you have a 9 to 5, and you're good at cutting hair, and you're open from 4 or 5 to, let me say 7, right? And you got like about 5 persons to check you, you're good enough. That's $500. That's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What's that if like you open it home, where you're not paying no rent, Whoa, boy, that's 100% profit, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's mad. You don't have to get like about at least like about 20 people in rotation. Cause about every 2 weeks or once a month, somebody go want a haircut. Right? You got about 20 loyal people. You're Gucci, man. You're good. You're good. Trust me. Everything nice enough. Jeez. You do shorts and reels when you was into it, when you come over here, and you get what? 90 views. You see what I tell you? Which one you get the 90 views and the shorts or the reels? Which one? Tell me. See what I tell you? So 90 views on a short. Let me just have to say so. 90 views on a short is not tremendous because shorts bring more, they go viral easy. I don't know if that makes sense. So in other words, if you get 90 long form views, let me say talking about payment, it worth more than 90 short. You understand how much I even said? So those apps that like TikTok, we think go viral easier. You have to look for way more views. So you have to try for them million mark there and them crazy 3 million crazy marks. We say yes, me had a video that went viral and did well. You understand what I say? So that 90 views up on that, when I used to do shorts, because I don't do shorts again, I take all the shorts off of the channel. Right? When I used to do shorts, I used to make 90 views and things easy. Because I get shorts on my channel, I make 1,000 views and 2,000 views and, you know. And I take all of them off. Right? The reels was doing most of the beach while I was staying, right? And how much views I get on them reels? Because I was telling me if you make a million views on a reels, you're good. How much views you make on a reel? Tell me. Check your socials and tell me how much views you make on a reels, bro. But I like how people does make. I like how people just try to make things sound simple and easy. But these guys, these things are not easy. Remember when you do them things, you compete against other people who do the same things to you. So it's very difficult. Very, very difficult. It's nothing simple. You get 80 views on the reels. You see? So that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Fire star. Right? So we're just on average. On average. Right? So like if you do about 4 reels for one day, you might crack about what? Maybe 600-700 views. Just making average. That you understand what I'm saying? It's difficult. Those social media thing difficult. Calling the numbers it sound easy and you say, no, you're exposed to the world, but you're not really exposed to the world based on the tier that you lie within the whole grand scheme of things. When I say the tier that you lie, the kind of content you're doing and where you position within the space of everything. You understand? That determines how far your content go, how far your reach go. You understand me? Right, we need some fuel. Get some fuel up on top of the hill, sir. Go change out the time one time and then keep on running. Yeah, at the boat, real second is 100,000 or 100 or 100,000 is or 100 views. It can't be 100 views. Because you say one make what? 80 views. Guess what? Just do your thing, brother, and keep on pumping and don't stop. That's the important thing. Just keep on doing your socials. Try your best and see how things work out. One thing I will never make nobody feel is that doing them thing upon the internet is an easy thing. And never let nobody feel like, yo, it's so easy. You just do this and you just do that and you just... Some people say it's so, but when you really get into it and you realize how it works, it's not an easy thing. You just said, just post this and just post that and you will become famous. You know, so the thing up. You don't want nothing like that. And Firestar, another thing I need to ask about. Because most of these platforms are bots. How much of those views you think is bot views? Because even for my channel, me realize we get bot views from time to time. All the views on them is not organic. That's the next thing. Right? Well, yeah, first, I understand that you need the people to follow you and not you follow them. I understand that quite well. That is how it's supposed to go. Right? Because you following people don't equate to your channel or your social media page. So I understand that. Welcome to the stream, brother. Walk on. Everything good? Right, let's see if we can park this up there now. Pastor, that is obvious. If you want following, you cannot follow people. You have to build your following. That's how the thing works. People have to follow you. If you want followers, you have to be a leader. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. You follow me? I'll jackknife this thing, you know. Because before I start doing YouTube, I used to follow people too. And it's when me start do YouTube and put time into my craft and my content is when people start to follow me. Because before, when I was following people, nobody knew who I was. And that's the point I'm trying to bring across to you. You have to start your channel. Because nobody will know who you are. Firestar, people know you from just coming here and say, well, I'm Firestar, but what does that say? Nobody now know you got a channel. You have to start your channel and grow your audience one person at a time. And that is what I'm saying. It's easy to say, just do this and that and you're going to get following. People do all them right things and not getting enough following. Right? It's easy. It's easy to just open your mouth and say that. Right? But the reality is, it's difficult to do. It's a difficult thing to really be successful on these platforms because the competition is a lot. Right, so Aaron said good. Alright, that's great, my brother. Everything level over here, man. We're good. We're now going to finish off the stream, bro. Right, let's shut off the truck. And let's decouple the load. Right, guys, so we finished the job. Excellent. Collect $24,428 on the account. Thank you all for coming to the live stream. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, don't forget to big up yourself.